Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We got some new infos about the new specs. It's not the tease. We aren't getting a tease today or tomorrow, I think, because they aren't working days. And the only next tease we're gonna get is on Monday, but we got some info. So seems like the Chinese server for Guild Wars 2, and yes, there's a Chinese server for Guild Wars 2. We aren't related to them with the trading posts and all, but yeah, they have a server, and seems like on their social media they got more than just pictures. They got some poems. I guess Chinese people are more poetic than us Chinese devs, I guess. So on those poems they got some hints about the new specs. So for the first spec tease, the bard, I guess this is the tease, like for it, this is the quote: "Life flies, my heart drags into the clouds." Life flies, my heart drags in the clouds. Okay, I see life and I assume it's a healer. For the second teaser, armor turns into feathers, mountains into swords. Okay, armors turn into feathers, mountains into swords. And this is the most interesting one, by the way. Silver flows in 1,000 forms, summoning a shadow molding attack. I think this is actually the necro one, and this hints into a summoning spec. This is the best thing I ever heard in this game. The best news I ever heard in this game. I was actually waiting for some summoner or something like ritualist from Guild Wars 1, but it seems like we're actually gonna get it. So here we have like some speculation hints here, and these are the posts from the Chinese server. Also, there is some other translation for these quotes. Life floats by, my heart drifts with the clouds. Armor turns into feathers, mountain turns into sword blades. Silver flows in 1,000 shapes. Summon, shadow, shape, and attack. So the summon here always stays, like summon translation always stays. And we got a source here, let's check it out. They're almost certainly elite spec guys. Whether it's because they're simply against the idea of more elite specs, because they're hoping for something more unique or ambitious, or because they're nobly attempting to nobly avoid making assumptions. There could be also multi-classing. So this guy says, I have seen some argue that multi-classing is a possibility. That is not true. Firstly, multi-classing as a concept simply would not function in Guild Wars 2 on a mechanical balancing or programming level. Something of that complexity can't be thrown into an existing game willy-nilly. It needs to be designed for it from the ground up. Multi-classing would be present, the biggest balancing nightmare imaginable. Yeah, I totally agree. Armor class specialization. Another idea I've been thrown around is that the 3 icons we've seen would be elite specs or just standard specs. They are shared by all 3 classes of each armor weight. Generic specs. The final theory I'll address here is the idea we're getting 9 new specs, but that they are just standard specs rather than elite specs. Oh, this is interesting actually. This is interesting. Like not getting something like Reaper or Scourge. Instead, we getting something like Soul Reaping or Spite. That could like change our skills or how our skills work. For example, for Necro, we get a new spec that change the minions we have to something else. So here's another speculation. One prominent theory is that this round of elite specs are aiming to introduce all discontinued classes to the game. By discontinued, I'm primarily referring to the old classes from the original Guild Wars that didn't make the cut to the sequel. Players have been asking for these classes to return since launch, so it could make sense to try to include them, especially since they're very strong. Chance this is the last set of elite specs we'll ever get. There's one other piece of evidence which could potentially support the idea of Paragon being added. and of it specifically being a warrior spec. Paragon were known to use spears as projectiles, and in lore they were heavily associated with the sun spears. Similarly, warriors' land spear movement is largely ranged, and its fourth skill is named Spear Martial Support, a direct reference to the sun spears. If the team do want to bring Paragon back, a good chunk of its moveset was already implemented in Janthier Wild. So here's the conclusion. I believe it all about confirmed that the icons being teased to us belong to a new lead spec. Assuming we get another teaser every weekday from now on, that will give the team exactly through time to reveal the remaining 6, while many other potential ideas have been posted for what the icons could be. These range from the impossible to very unlikely. I believe some parts of the community have gotten so entrenched in their own ideas that they're simply disregarding the most likely solution. In any case, we will likely receive more teasers next week. Some idea will gain more support, while other will be outright disproven. Speculation can be incredibly fun, but it's important to remember that the official announcement is coming very soon on the 15th. We ought to temper our expectation as we await that news. Yeah, like, I agree, like, speculation is really fun, but it's kind of stressing waiting for it all this time. By the way, guys, I think we aren't getting teasers on Tuesday and on Sunday and Saturday. So the next teaser gonna be on Monday, and we won't gonna get a teaser on Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday gonna get a teaser. Friday I don't think we won't. Saturday and Sunday no, and the last 2 teasers are gonna be on the next Monday, and yeah, that's it, next Monday. Or maybe they can surprise us on the weekend of like next week. I'm not sure. Like, I still haven't posted this video. Right now it's nearly 4 p.m. for me, and they usually post teasers on like 5 p.m. and I'm pretty sure gonna post this video now before that, so we'll see. I just wanted to share this with you. I hope you're excited too, same as me, for something that's a summoner for the Necro. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and if there's a new teaser. Bye bye.